How's it going, guys? It's Chrome, and I'm live with some Need for Speed Most Wanted. This is playing through the intro part of it right here. Yes, I know it's lagging, but I have no idea why. I think it might have just crashed. I'm not talking about the stream, I'm talking about the game, and how the game might have just crashed. In which it did. Well, shit. Good thing I got an easy fix for that. Now how I imagine part 1 of my Let's Play for this game to go. Try that again. Okay, there we go. Now everything is running smooth. I do apologize for that. I have no idea what happened there. But we're back and everything's good now. Don't know why I skipped the intro there, but oh well. It happens. I have no control over that. Go to the classic. And immediately turn that off to avoid copyright. I'm not even gonna mess with the music volume since I turned that off. Whoops. Stay. Oh, that's good. Readjust the controls here to how I like. We do have drift, so oops. There we go. Actually, just can review that. Look behind that. Come back up. Shift down. Shift up. Cool. Alright, and there you go. Controls are set. Now, it's time to get into it. I never once messed with a bit rate, but whatever. If I'm hearing a echo in the game through the headset, let me know. Because I just have my headset on for the mic so I can talk.
First I'm gonna take your ride, then I'm gonna take your girl. Get ready for that.
Stay focused. He's rolling on a lot of power, so wait for him to shift first.
This is all just a cutscene. So yeah, I'm just gonna let this play out for now.
Attention Patrol Division, we have reported at least one mobile Code 6 driver followed by police. I need all available units on this. Get them going, Code 3.
If it seems a bit laggy, it might be because of the bitrate of the stream, which I might be able to fix on the next stream, so I don't worry about restarting everything over. For those that are wondering what that number in the bottom left corner represents, the number represents my current subs. I thought I could get it set up, but I had seen people on Twitch do it, where they get notified of a new sub and the number updates in real time while I'm live streaming, but turns out that doesn't happen.
What's wrong with your ride? You left a huge oil slick at the start line. You have to end the race fast.
Oh, of course I did. Thank you, Razor. Thank you for messing with the most famous car in Need for Speed history. This is one of my personal favorites. Just because of how the story is. This isn't my first time playing this game. This is probably like my 6th, 7th, maybe 8th time playing it. And it's never had stuff to record with, but I do now, so that's what I'm doing. Sergeant Cross. We're gonna be seeing more of him later.
Oh man, did you pick the wrong street to run on? This is a nice car. Gauges, shifter, wheel. Is this all for show or is there something more I should know about?
I'd like to take a little peek under the hood.
Good idea. Let me tell you what's about to happen. We're gonna take your car, tear it apart, and see if it's street legal.
So, why do that to my car and not Mia's?
Get a record out here.
Looks like your racing days are over.
Let me let you in on a little secret. Street racing in Rockport is finished. I've got a beautiful little surprise that's going to tear you guys apart from the inside out.
I don't know what you're talking about, Cross. Because this is 6 days ago, before my race with Razor.
Attention Patrol Division, units are in a high-speed pursuit of multiple vehicles, aggressively evading custody. Units in the area directed to clear and head up to provide cover.
Talk about timing.
Next time, you won't be so lucky.
Yeah, I always hear about that, Cross. This little clip right here bothers the shit out of me.
Nice pinstripe.
The most famous car in all of Need for Speed history, and he takes his fucking key to his Corvette, makes a pinstripe all along down the driver's side of the car to mark it. As a way for him to know that this is the car that he's going after. Arnie McRae. Did some random guy that we came across. But this is gonna be easy race, because I'm in the fastest car in the game right now. But the whole premise of the story is, I'm gonna spoil just a little bit of this episode of my Let's Play. So pretty much the whole premise is, ouch. The whole premise of this story is, I lose my car to Razor because he messes with it in a way to where I lose a shit ton of oil. So about 3/4 of the way through the race, my car stalls out because there not being any oil in it. So Razor thinks he won because of that, so he takes my car just out of humiliation, because my character is humiliated that he lost. So Razor takes my car, uses it to make his way to be #1 on the Blacklist. So pretty much, this is our trip to take out the Blacklist and get our car back. But before we go against Razor, we have 14 other people that we need to go through. And right here is Ronnie, one of Razor's quote-unquote boys, which we made easy work of, even with those 2 crashes that I had. And that's the end.
What did I tell you? Razor, he shadowed me. I couldn't shake off.
Go cry to your mama, Ronnie. Razor caught a Han.
Another bolt-on Wonder Boy looking to get smoked. Why don't we save you the grief and peel those parts right now?
Bolt on or not, that ride is hot.
Mia Townsend.
Faster than anything here.
You obviously don't know your car, sweetheart.
I know your ride doesn't have a chance.
My 60-footer, quarter mile, whatever you want to throw on the table, smokes anything here, including this pump gas kit car.
Oh, what was it about that, Razor?
$5 grand. $5 grand. Says my boy'll smoke this clown.
What's your boy have to do with this?
I ain't racing this nobody. And I ain't taking orders from some chick who just rolled onto the scene.
Yeah. This here is the number 15 guy on the Blacklist. You got a lot of rep to earn before you get to run with him.
Thanks for the update. Are we doing this or what?
I got it.
Toru Sato. And then jump cuts to most of the Blacklist members.
You want to amp this up? Let's do it right. Yeah. Give me the police. We got a couple of guys about to street race down here at the shipyards. You better send the cops right away. Maybe an ambulance too.
Oh, of course, Razor is gonna call RPPD.
When he's through with you, I never want to see your face again.
And then here you go, cutting right away to the race against Bull. That's a lot of bullshit. Ha ha ha. I'm sorry, the pun was bad. Get out my way, supercar. And then another easy race that we're getting through with a first pursuit chase as well in the midst of it. 50% in and we get chased by the cops. Oh, shut up, cops. Like I said, if the stream's lagging, it's most likely due to the bitrate connection, which I'll fix in preparation of my next video for the game. Because apparently YouTube is saying that the stream's bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate to stream. which has something to do with OBS, most likely. And you are 65% of the way through the race, making easy work of Bull as he crashes there. I had this game downloaded and installed for 2 weeks on my laptop, so I can have another game to cover on the channel. But OBS never wanted to pick it up until tonight. Two days ago, Bill and Rep winning races. And here's the first circuit race.
Well, look what the underground let loose. Let's see how good you do in the daylight.
Oh, excuse me. Alright, Rog. And that line right there makes me think that Underground, Most Wanted, and Carbon are all connected in one sub-series. But it's mainly Most Wanted and Carbon that are connected. You can see what I mean by that at the end of the game if you don't know already. But every time I play this, I hear Rog say, look what the Underground dragged in. Let's see what you do in the daylight. The Underground games, Underground and Underground 2, are all nighttime street racing. This is the first game to be released after Underground 2 to be played during the daytime and daytime only. No day-nighttime cycle. This daytime 24/7. But yeah, with Rock saying, look what the Underground dragged in, makes me think that the character that we play as here in Most Wanted is the same character that we played as back in Underground 2 and Underground 1. And there's somebody like deep on my ass, like god damn. And pretty much these 3 races I just did are pretty much races that give me the rep to go against Razor, which is the next race that I'm about to do once I get through with this one. That's if I don't fuck up and lose it. Because although we almost done the race, there's still a side chance that I could screw up somewhere and lose it. But that ain't gonna happen today. On to the next race.
Good run. I like your style. Just make sure you watch your back with these guys, alright? See you around.
Alright, Rog.
What's up, Poser? I'm glad you're putting it down out there. I really am, because I can't wait to get a crack at that ride.
Let's go then.
Didn't anybody tell you? You gotta put your ride on the line to run against a Blacklist racer, and that is why people aren't stupid enough to do it. I'll be waiting.
See, funny thing is, once we get through this intro and go against a Blacklist racer, we get to pick 2 reward cards of 3, with a 33% chance of one of those reward cards being the pink slip. So if we get a Blacklist car, cool. If not, oh well, it's just on to the next part of the game.
First, I'm gonna take your ride, then I'm gonna take your girl. Get ready for that.
Hey, stay focused. He's rolling on a lot of power, so wait for him to shift first.
Not that it matters, Mia. Waiting for him to shift first does not matter in this race. Because this race is set up for you to lose. But there is a RNG glitch that can happen in this race to where it doesn't progress at all. Which happened to me a few times in the past. The RNG glitch that happens doesn't proc the call that Mia makes to you about you leaving a shit ton of oil at the start line. So your car never stalls out. You can actually go through the finish line and quote unquote win the race. But since that call never happened, the race progression stops where your car stops at, which is usually about 70% of the way through the race. We get some clean jobs out here too. Like, whew, those are clean. I ain't too worried about Razor passing me, honestly. Get out of my way. I don't care if Razor is in the lead, because, like I said at the start of this race is set up for you to lose. So no matter what you do to win, you won't. Oh, and speaking about that RNG glitch, the only way to fix that glitch is by restarting the race. I've always wondered though, what it would be like if we actually didn't have our car messed with to where we lost all that oil.
There's something wrong with your ride. You left a huge oil slick at the start line. You have to end the race fast.
Thanks, Razor. See, Razor knows that he could have won a fair race, so he actually tink with a ride. And my bad is like 82% of the way through the race that your car stalls out because of there not being any oil in it.
Thank you for the ride. I knew you weren't Blacklist material.
That's not because you messed with my ride and drained most of the oil out of it.
This is all show and no go. She's mine now. And I'm gonna ride her like you never could.
That's what she said.
Hard and flattered.
Hey Mia, sweetheart, the winner's circle's over here. Bus stop's that way, champ.
The UC thought you were the one, but you're mine now.
It's funny. Crosses looks and goes, eh.
Hey, where's your
And that's a signal for what's her face. No one knows her name.
He's not gonna
To just throw me on the ground and arrest me.
in the big house, baby.
Sometime later. If we're just joining in on the stream, we just got through the intro races of Need for Speed Most Wanted. Lost our car Razor because he messed with the oil levels in my car. So realized all the oil in my car at the end of the race against him.
He's number one on the Blacklist, and he used your ride to get there.
Oh, of course he did.
Become notorious, win races, and build up your bounty. I hooked you up with a place to lay low in, but first, you gotta get yourself a new ride. Hey Ed, it's Mia.
I got a friend coming by. Do me a favor, hook him up? Thanks. I owe you one.
And now it's time for us to get our first car. And right now we're only at 30,000 in cash because we only won 3 races, each earning 10,000 in payout. So we only have 3 cars we can choose from: a Lexus IS 300, a Fiat Punto, or a Chevy Cobalt SS. We also have a 4th car that we can pick from, but that's only if we have a save from Need for Speed Underground 2, which nets us an extra 10,000 in game by playing a previous Need for Speed game, which will get us the Volkswagen Golf GTI. But since we don't even know for that, my main car to use for now is going to be the Chevy Cobalt SS.
Hey, it's me. Check out your map. Head up to the location I told you about. I'll meet you there. Later.
Alright, Mia. Yeah, I need to change that. I hate having a static minimap in free roam. I like it rotating. Cause to me that just makes it look better to look at the minimap and see it turn. Got a nice drift right there. Almost fucked that drift up, but made the recovery. And here we are at the safe house. Engage mechanic. Watch out for the shop and raise icons when you are driving through the water and free roam. These icons give you access to the shops and races. Once you are near an icon, the engage system activates and can be seen in the top left corner of your screen. I know y'all can't see that because my face can't be in the way, but that's how most I can be getting into events, shops, safe houses, and car lots.
So you found it all right. What do you think? You can store your ride here. Consider it your safe house. You can use it to lie low when your heat gets too hot. If you want to take out Razor and get your ride back, you got a lot of work to do. You have to work your way up the blacklist and take out everyone on the way. As far as they're concerned, you're just working to get back into the blacklist. Pick the right event, get enough bounty, and you can challenge a ranked racer. Once they're all out of the way, Razor's all yours.
I'm trying to go for 100% on story, so
I'll call you when the time's right.
for right now, whenever we go, get ready to go up against Blacklist 15, or Sonny, we have complete all of his races, which there's 3 of, and all of his milestones, which there's 3 of. His speed trap, and then 2 actual milestone events. Excuse me. Blacklist 15, Sonny. Focus on Golf GTI and strengthen our circuit races. Wow. This year is Sonny. He's dumped a whole lot of cash into his car. That ride is work, so don't be fooled. It's a rocket. He does anything he can to get a hold of parts before they hit the streets. Of course. Hails from Hillcrest. I have the EA tracks turned off, but due to the intros of the Blacklist, the music for it is still gonna play, which I can't do anything about. To challenge Sony, you've gotta hit a certain number of wins and milestones. Not to mention, once you've got Not to mention, you've got to, like up here, Byron. Once you get these numbers, you'll get your chance at raising him. I personally like getting the milestones out of the way. My bad, 3 milestone events and a speed trap. I always go for the speed traps first because they're the easiest thing to get.
Rockport BD's trying to shut us down. They're everywhere. Now, if you get into pursuit with them, the longer you go, the more heat you bring down on your ride. The more heat, the more cops. To get out of a tight spot, just crash into objects on the road. They call them pursuit breakers. When you hit one, it either takes out the cop or forces him to stop and deal with the aftermath. Trust me, it works. Each pursuit breaker is marked in the world with a pursuit breaker icon. Now, to drop the heat on your ride, just park in a safe house for a while. Cops lose interest in rides that disappear from the streets. But if you need to drop the heat fast, roll into a shop and change your look. Body kits, paints, it don't matter. As long as they can't recognize your ride.
I prefer the slow approach by going to a safe house and using a different car. Water map. The water map shows you where everything is and how to get there. Events, shops, and your safe houses are located in the locations filter, and all the races and photo ticket milestones are listed under the events filter. You can also use the water map during pursuits to plan your escape, or, since it doesn't say, get mark way to a safe house while you're evading, or if you're active pursuit, mark your way to a pursuit breaker to try and evade. So yeah, here you are approaching our first photo ticket, which only requires a speed of 93, I believe. It's here 99.3. But either way, we start so far back that we're gonna easily get it. Like so. 108 miles an hour, too easy. Got a text from Mia about the basic rules for evading the police. The Rockport police are always looking for street racers. Here's some advice. Distance. To escape, get some distance between you and the police. Until you're out of their sight, you can't get away. Take a route where you can make some quick moves and use traffic to your advantage to lose the police. Don't assume you can outrun them on the highways. It's funny, she says don't assume you can outrun them on the highways, but I've been able to do that in the past. Hiding. Once you're out of sight, the police will be looking for you. Find a hiding spot or watch your radar and stay away from the police for a while. Hiding spots appear as blue circles on your main map. Oh, you can also use the world map to mark your way to a hiding spot as well. Pursuit breakers. If the police are hot on your tail, look for the pursuit breakers that can quickly lose the police. Pursuit breakers appear as triangles on your main map. There's two types of pursuit breakers, dynamic and non-dynamic. Dynamic pursuit breakers are those 18-wheelers that carry logs or cars. Just hit the backside of the rig on the 18-wheeler to drop the cargo, and you can take out 3 or 4 cops that way. Those are dynamic pursuit breakers. Regular pursuit breakers are just objects on the road, like water towers or a donut from a donut shop. Take out the support on it, and it comes crashing down. Backup. Whenever the cops following you are getting low on numbers, they'll call for backup. Make sure you get out of sight before the backup arrives, or you have more police to deal with. You can see the backup timer on the pursuit bar. And yes, it is wise to get the hell out of Dodge before backup comes. But I prefer, for what I'm going for, I prefer to actually get some more cops on me. Say if I'm trying to go for a long pursuit, say lasts at least 5 minutes, and I'm about to
Blacklist use bounty level to gauge rep among drivers. The more the cops want you, the more rep you get, and the faster you move up the blacklist. Taking out pursuit milestones is the quickest way to raise the bounty on your head. Just don't get busted. Get enough bounty, become notorious, and you might just become the most wanted.
Ha! But if I see that I'm about to evade the cops and they're back up on the way, I won't evade and I'll let the backup come so I can actually have cops to play with. So I can actually get to that at least 5-minute marker. Get the hit and run. No idea what just happened there with the polygons. Get the Irma police vehicle for the trade paint. Damage to property. I will have rammed that one, but he wasn't on the path that I was going. Need to invade in less than 4 minutes, has at least 2 minutes. And trade paint with at least 2 cops. All is doable in one pursuit. All these milestones, pursuit milestones that you need in order to actually challenge the Blacklist racer are doable in one pursuit. I see another cop to come so I can trade asking needs I received. It's been so long since I've used a Cobalt that I've got how to drive with it. Get back here. That works. Tour with them for a little bit, because there's one spot that I love going to, which will just make evading pretty much easy. Do a pit on him, and then duck in here to the stadium, drive off roadway infraction, have the cops get close to me, activate the pursuit breaker, and there you go, we have evaded. Oh! Not evaded, but went into cooldown. Dumbass. Ah, god damn, fuck. Cop took himself out, but I ran the pursuit breaker. And it fucked with my car at the same time, by having it crash down on top of me. And that's the bounty and pursuit milestones taken care of. Wrong. The regs for raising the Blacklist members. Listen closely, cause I'm only going over this once. Whenever you go up against a ranked raiser, the pink subs go up for grabs. Now if you win, you get to choose 2 markers. Excuse me. Those markers represent anything from parts to favors to get you out of trouble with the cops. So what they include are extra money, extra impound markers, get out of jail free cards if you don't have any more money to pay bail. You can use get out of jail free to get out of jail. Or the pink slip. I think there's one more, but I can't recall the 5th one, if there's one on top of my head. Included somewhere in those markers is the pink slip. You're just gonna get lucky and pick the right one. Simple, right? We'll see. And there's usually is a pattern to getting the pink slip, but depending on how often you play this, this is RNG. See, it's RNG for the first pink slip, so to get Sonny's cars RNG if you get lucky or not. And then pattern usually actually, then the pattern for the pink slip usually activates after you get the first pink slip. So usually if the pink slip is in slot number 1, the next pink slip will be in slot number 2, then 3, then back to 1, so on and so forth. Until you get down to Razor, you beat Razor, you don't have to worry about markers, you get the car back no matter what. And yes, I know that was a slight spoiler for the end of the game, but that's pretty much what the story purpose is in this. Take down the Blacklist so you have enough rope to go against Razor. Beat Razor, get your car back, and get out of town. So yeah, I'm gonna go through and do a Blacklist member episode. So do everything I need to do to challenge the Blacklist member and then actually challenge them. So right now in this part is the intro and Sonny. Part 14 is gonna be Taz. I think Taz is 14. Don't quite recall off the top of my head. And that's it. 13 and not 13. Part 3 is gonna be Vic, who is Blacklist 13, so on and so forth. One Blacklist member apart is what I have this set up to be. And they're gonna get longer and longer as I progress through the story. Because like I said, I'm gonna try 100% the game and the story. And there's, once I get like to the second half, not even the second half, like once I get down to like Blacklist 10 I think it is, that's when I don't have to actually worry about completing all the milestones and races. Because if I remember correctly, Blacklist 10 has 6 races, but we only need 4 of which completed to challenge him. He has 6 milestones, 2 speed tickets, and 4 challenges, I believe. You only need 4 of them to be complete before you can challenge him. Another message from Rog. Working your way up the Blacklist. Get to the top of the Blacklist and take Razor down. The Blacklist is reached from your safe house and your in-game engage system, which is down on the D-pad. It keeps track of your progress and what's needed to challenge a rival. How? Races. 2 ways. Everybody driving to the flag icons on the map and use the engage mechanic, which will be up on the D-pad, or bring up the Blacklist in the races page and select the race. Either way, you're good to go. Milestones. Each Blacklist rival will make you prove you can handle the heat before they race you. View the milestones by bringing up the Blacklist and enter the milestones page. Bounty. Your bounty level indicates how wanted you are by the police and affects your notoriety with Blacklist members. It increases by completing milestones. For every second you're in a pursuit, higher heat levels increase it more quickly, and if you have to immobilize any police vehicles during pursuit. Heat level 5 gives you the most bounty, because you're going against Corvettes and you'll get cross as well. You won't get cross heat level 5, but you're going to be going against Corvettes and heavy armored Rhinos. If you manage to take out Rhinos, you get about 50 grand for bounty. If you take out a Corvette, you get about 125 grand for a Corvette, which is nice. And the longer in the pursuit, the more you take out, the higher it adds up, which is real helpful for getting the bounty out of the way. Your bounty only increases if you get away from the police. You can start pursuit by accessing the bounty page on the Blacklist, which is what I normally do. I have two spots that I like to go to depending on where I'm at in the game. And right now, since I don't have access to Rosewood Borough, Rosewood Police Station is my favorite spot to start off at, because it puts me right here on the highway, and I can just keep looping on the highway, which is nice. Get to the next race. Skip the race intro. Failed that perfect launch again. Man, get your clear out of my way. Your radar clear belongs behind me, not in front of me. There's also a glitch that you can do during a pursuit that will make you instantly evade the pursuit. Well, not instantly, but it'd be pretty damn near close to being instant. And pretty much there's a out-level glitch that you do on the game, which I'll show y'all later on when I actually get access to the area to do the out-level glitch. But you do that and you're off the map. Pretty similar in GTA 5 Online to how you're off the radar. No one can see you on the map. Cops won't be, but yeah, with the out of the level map glitch, you'll be just able to fly around.
We just received numerous complaints regarding a speeding vehicle that was last seen westbound past Hickley Field. I see you in the area on my screen on priority call. Please clear ahead that way. You got anything else on that call? We don't have an accurate description at this time. Stand by on that. 10-7 from the annex. I should be there shortly, unless someone's closer.
As I was saying, with the out level glitch on here, you're the only person that can do that glitch. The police AI won't be able to follow you out unless if you go to the old bridge, which is the best spot to evade at, because once you jump the bridge, they won't follow you. They'll follow you up to where the map literally cuts off. Once you reach that cutoff point, they won't follow you. You'll be good to go on your own and evade without having to worry about anyone coming after you. Sad. That's 2 of Sonny's races done. Now he just got this lap knockout to do, then you can challenge Sonny. Now, that did not help at all. I personally, for one, like to drive there because it makes it easier in case if I do need to stop at, say, a car lot or a performance stop that's on the way. I can just stop at one of those, peek in, get a new car, or change the performance of my current car without actually pulling up the map. Which is useful in my opinion. Still no perfect launch. Jesus, I suck at those. But yeah, this is the last race that we need to win in order to face Sonny. Get out of my way. I bet y'all wondering, like, Chrome Lambo streaming in the middle of the week? Huh? What's this? I'm streaming in the middle of the week because we're on a half-day schedule over in the army right now. And with my birthday being on Saturday, I most likely won't be streaming then. Because I'm going to use that as my personal time. Granted, I won't be celebrating it most likely. Unless if people do somehow manage to get me out. But even then, I don't have much money to do anything for my birthday to begin with. In fact, I didn't have any money to begin with. I'm not going into why I don't have any money. I'm just gonna leave it like that, which is most likely why I'm gonna be staying in my room all day for my birthday instead of going out and celebrating it. For those that are wondering, I'm gonna be turning 20 on Saturday, and honestly, it does not feel like I'm about to be 20. Especially with me having only 3 months left in Korea, just about. Like, where did the time go? Cause time just flew by quick here. Like, Jesus. I mean, yeah, time flying by quick is helpful, cause that means I'd be closer to being back home, kind of. Fort Hood is where I'm projected to go as my next duty station, but that still can change at any point between now and the time I leave Korea. But if I do end up at Fort Hood, that would just leave me about 3.5 hours away from home. It's just nice. Yes, I'm from Texas. So what?
Hey man, that chump Sonny is looking for a run. He's still pretty fresh on the blacklist, so now's your chance. Don't blow it.
Don't blow it. Man, I don't know what you're talking about. Ain't nothing being blown on this race. Rivalries. I believe I can fly. Okay, that did not go according to plan. Completely fucked that up. I'm going the wrong way anyways. I mean, I could easily bring up the Blacklist menu and challenge him there. But I prefer driving a war. Because it's been a while since I played this. So I prefer driving a war so I have a general idea of where the nearest pursuit breakers are. Well, not the nearest, where the pursuit breakers will be and the cooldown spots will be. But yeah, we're right around the corner from challenging Sonny and have a chance to win his car, so we're actually here. So without further ado, let's get on to challenging Sonny and attempt to win his car, which is a Volkswagen Golf GTI. Still can't do anything about the music because the intros, character intros, and race intros against rivals. If it's the first race I'm doing against a Blacklist rival or a Blacklist rival intro, I can't do anything about the music. But other than those 2 points in the game, music's gonna be off, so I don't have to worry about anything copyright playing. Because I personally don't don't own any of the music in any of the games that I'll play. But yeah, this is the first race of 2 against our first Blacklist member, Sonny. These are some pretty lengthy circuit races that he has, but they're not too much of a problem to get through. Yeah, someone fucked that turn up. Stay away from me, Sonny. I see you creeping up behind me. You, Sonny, are supposed to stay behind me. If you're right up on my ass, you're supposed to stay behind me and not past me. So stay there. It's like he actually listened. He actually is staying behind me. This is nice. But yeah, that's up 1 done of Sonny's first race. We're now on lap 2. With still a whole long ass lap to go. But right now is a stock car going against a somewhat tuned car. I mean, Sonny only tuned 3 things on his car. He gave his car nitrous, I think. He tuned, I don't remember off the top of my head what he tuned, but I do believe he already has nitrous in his car, but I doubt it. But we're about halfway through second lap of his first race. It's gonna take too much longer to get to the finish line and move on to his second race. Let's see if I don't fuck up anywhere. It allows Sonny to pass me on either race. It's always these turns right here where something goes bad. I'm not too sure which turn it is or which turn it is and which way where you have to go. Well, if you're at that turn going too fast and you're too far on the outside on one of those, your car will instantly flip because of gravity being weird, but I can't explain it. But that's the first race done. Now it's on to the second race against Sonny. Hey, perfect. We're on the final race of the video. And we get a perfect launch. Which is nice. Last race of the video, last race against Sonny if I win. Which shouldn't be too much of a pain. Ouch! I knew I was going to try that last second. But I can still catch up though. Hopefully. Right now Sonny's on 1 turn ahead of me and back on the highway. But it won't take too much for me to catch up. Cause I'm about to be already caught up to him. I don't care if he crosses the line in first place on this lap. But if it's lap 2, that's what I do start to care. This I just car served him. If I was playing Burnout right now, that would have been a vertical takedown. I was not expecting to do that just now, but it works. Car serving works in this game. It slows down your opponent, and it doesn't mess with their speed at all. But yeah, final lap of the final race of the final lap of the final race of the video. I know that I've been going into it, that I've been going live for over an hour now, but this is gonna be the only part that is an hour long, because once I start going after Taz. Jesus. Taz is number 14 on the blacklist. But yeah, once I get ready to go against Taz, that'll be the next video. And there's the end of Sonny and us as number 15 on the blacklist. Sonny defeated. Congratulations, you can now select 2 markers from Sonny. Excuse me. Bonus markers. These include cash bonuses, get out of jail free, get out of jail passes, extra impound strikes, impound release markers, and pink slip for the car. That's what these 3 are. And then these are unique. Unique visuals, unique parts, unique performance. See, what I tend to do is if I get the pink slip on first try, I'll go for the performance, because performance is more important to me than anything. Oh, let's see. I'm putting number 2. Nope. Get out of jail free. So that'd be number 1. And we got the pink slip. So instead of using my car, I'm gonna be using his. So yeah, I'm gonna play this out, read it off, go to the save files and save, and then I'll pick it back up here on the next video. Blacklist 14, Vince Killick, otherwise known as Taz, drives a Lexus IS 300, and his strengths are sprint races, point A to point B basically. Wow. This crazy fool is a major heat score. Blacklist gave him the name Taz. He hates cops and they hate him. Watch yourself around this guy. He prowls the streets of Rosewood looking for newbies. Hills Rockridge. The song that's playing right now is one of my favorite Avenged Sevenfold songs from City of Evil. City of Evil is the album, but It Didn't Change is the name of the song. Hiding spots. Once the police... Okay. I'm gonna read this. Read that. And this and the next part. So yeah, at the save files, gotta go ahead, enter it, change cars to the Golf GTI, which is faster than mine, but somehow still it will beat it, and save it. So yeah, thank you guys for joining me on part 1 of Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005. Join me next time where we complete everything that we need to do to take on Taz and beat Taz. So yeah, I'll see you guys then.